Oh, I almost up. I almost hit start streaming.
Oh.
And I haven't taken my.
Might want to disconnect that.
I haven't taken the stream key out yet, dude. Oh, that would have been bad. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To the Lousy Show. That would have been a great surprise. We sitting here recording
live.
with you. No one, I wouldn't have seen the chat because I'd removed the box. I would have just been live just talking to you. No one would have heard you talking.
Somebody would have texted you.
Yeah. Like, hey, is it? Are you sure you should be live right now? Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all. Glad you didn't see me sporadically go live if you know what channel that is. But before we get going, I was told to do this.
Uh-oh.
And I'm afraid. I'm afraid because there's moments in life when I'm told to do something that deal with him.
Oh,
and they can go really good or really fucking bad. I'm not going to name drop anyone, but your wife texted me.
Oh.
And said, hey, if you want a laugh, when you record tonight, you should ask your best friend what he accidentally didn't realize he showed his stepmom on FaceTime.
Oh. I don't think she saw it personally, but.
And all I responded was, oh no.
I'm not. Sex toys?
What?
No.
How?
They may or may not have been next to us. We didn't just freshly use them. They just happened to be over there from...
Dog, you don't got a drawer for that? Like...
We do. I was all the way in the other room. So we didn't put them away.
First of all, high five. Second of all, dog. Just a fucking just I don't want to talk about this anymore. See, we're safer.
Nope.
We're safer because we keep ours in a drawer, but that's also because we have a 6-year-old. And he'd be like, "What's this?"
Yeah.
It's a microphone. He's gonna start singing.
Yep.
Oh man.
So yeah, well, I remember because so it was on an iPad and I spun it to show the dog because the dog was in the middle of us. And so I spun it and, and then my wife, she's above the iPad. She just head just snaps. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What?" And then I look, I was like, "Oh," and I just bring it back and I'm like, "Okay." So it's fine.
This is one of the times it worked out well in my favor here, okay?
We're married. Things happen. So.
But you know what else happens? Into AM. I don't know how to get into an ad read from there.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Hey, you could have just ignored the text.
It's time for an ad read. Y'all know what it is. It's Into the AM, where they sell clothing.
And just clothing.
And just else. Clothing. Great clothing like this shirt here, hats like that. You've seen everything we rock. You should get some as well.
Yep.
Please, just help me out. Just save me right now. You can do this by going to the link in the description or in the pinned comment intotheam.com/lousy, where when you get there, you can do what, Sam?
Or you can go and peruse and find whatever it is that you'd like. Hats, t-shirts, hoodies, underwear, whatever. And they have new designs every week. They have sales all the time. And whenever you do find something, even if it's on sale, if you use our code LOUSY, that's LOUSY at checkout, you get an extra 10% on top of whatever sale they are running. So save a little bit of extra money. Look real good doing it. So.
That's right. Again, intotheam.com/lousy, intotheam.com/lousy. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. When you scroll down there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. Just tell YouTube to send this to everyone and then comment it as well. So YouTube, send this to everyone. Do it. All of you right now. It's very easy. Type it out. We appreciate it. This is also a great time to tell you, Sam doesn't know about this. We have a new sponsor, Adam and Eve.
Why did I buy all mine then? Where's our discount code?
Use discount. I can't. I'm not doing this. Lord.
I don't think they want to use our code. Like, I don't think you want to use lousy. On a sex toy website.
Man, this is lousy work down here. What the fuck?
It's only 3 stars or below.
Imagine. You know what? Just to squeak on past that conversation, I had a really great idea today, and I presented it to Sam, and Sam was like, "Let's do it." So, I don't think we've ever done this on the show before.
Not directly.
Have we?
No, not like as a topic. I think we've like posed the question once or twice, you know?
Okay.
But just like as a dedicated topic, no, I don't think we have.
Okay. Well, in that case, so in front of me, I have 25 questions. 25. We may not get through all of them. Who knows? But today, Sam and I are going to participate in Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Hang on. I got this. Wait.
Would you rather?
Rip headphone users.
Yes. So yes, we're going to jump into these questions. You can also participate as well. Comment down below. This is a very interactive episode for you all at home. So hop into the comments, listen along, and when you're done shouting into the AM, drop your answers down below. Sound good?
Good.
Well, let's jump in. Sam.
Yes.
Question number 1. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
While the 150 years would be cool as like a sci-fi nerd, right? I'd like to see where we're at. The more useful one's 10 minutes in the future. 100%.
Yeah.
Like there's no questions there. Because like you can use that to your advantage. You could be like you can like, you know, they have a lot of live betting now on sports, so you can be like, hey, in the 7th inning, fucking this person's gonna hit a grand slam, and then you can put a bunch of money on it. So like you can use that. You can now. Does it have any parameters to it, or is it just like you can always see 10 minutes in the future?
It is just. We're gonna stick to this theme.
Would you rather
have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future? There's no parameters on it.
Yep. So yeah, I'll do 10 minutes. Like the 150 years would be cool for like 2 seconds, and then after that, you're like, well, in 150 years, we're gonna get invaded by aliens. So nobody's gonna believe me.
Yeah, I'd have to agree in the 10 minutes. I really do like how you went straight Biff from Back to the Future with this of like sports betting.
It's the most useful thing, like just immediately, like, you know.
100%. No, I think 10 minutes would be good because like it can really be for a lot of things. Like imagine, for instance, you have anxiety and you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? You could see 10 minutes in the future, be like, I'm totally fine. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like in a real world perspective, that would be more beneficial than 150 years.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're not visiting 150 years in the future. You're just seeing. So
yeah, all you can do is like be like the modern day Nostradamus and like write that shit down and then be like, watch everything happen, bitch. And then everybody's going to be like in 150 years and be like, oh shit, it happened. And that's it. Like,
oh, he was right.
No fucking way. Like, who cares?
All right.
You're dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
would you rather
have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds?
Ooh. I'm a lazy bastard. It's probably telekinesis.
I'm going to say telepathy. I, not for the sake of like to be like, cruel with it, but like just imagine, right? Just imagine the thoughts you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear some people's like real honest shit and be like, so that's how you feel, huh? Okay, cool. Like telepathy would be sick. I want to be Professor X. I'm almost bald, so like Professor X all day long.
I'd rather be a Jedi.
You fuck. Oh, you make a good point.
You just don't have a lightsaber. But I mean, theoretically, a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, they didn't have lightsabers at some point. So there were people that were just like moving shit without glowy swords. So you can be a Jedi.
Yeah, make me a Jedi. Telekinesis.
Because then, like, theoretically, right, with telekinesis, you can move something with your mind. You can move yourself with your mind. And so you can either run faster, jump higher, or hell, maybe even just float. Like, you can fly. Telekinesis.
You have a valid point. You have a very valid point. All right, telekinesis. Yep. All right. Number 3.
Would you rather?
Team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Ooh, DC versus Marvel. Both would be awesome. Captain Marvel flies all throughout space. Wonder Woman's got a rope. That's very like, I don't mean just a rope. I mean, either one, honestly. I'd like it. Yeah, if you gave me the option, I'd be like, just fucking flip a coin. I don't care. Like either one.
I had to stick to my DC roots. I have to go Wonder Woman. She's a literal like goddess.
Yeah.
So like pretty sick, super strong. Some iterations of her can fly.
Even if otherwise she's got a fucking invisible jet. Like
I was gonna say you get a dope ass invisible jet here. Like, yeah, Wonder Woman all day long. Like I get Captain Marvel's like almost damn near and like, invincible.
Yeah.
But like
I'm also thinking
badass.
Like, come to think of it, like while traveling space would be cool, could you do it? Like could she take you with her without you dying?
No.
So yeah, then at that point I gotta go Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. All right. Number 4.
Would you rather?
Be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear.
Sing along all day.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Definitely sing.
I will not be dancing at all, but singing. I mean, I'm a guy that like if a tune gets stuck in my head, I'm usually humming it or singing it or whistling it or it's having to get it out anyway. So like, it's kind of already me anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna skip number 5 because that one doesn't really pertain to us. I'm gonna just knock that off the list. See, we're not gonna do all 25. There you go. All right, number technically 5.
Would you rather?
Be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Ooh. A decade's a long time. If it was equal, 5 years, I'd probably just say the coma. Because then it's just like you take a quick nap, it's 5 years later. Instead of having to worry about like dropping the soap or some shit.
Why did I know you were going there, dude?
But 10 years is a long time. Is there a possibility of parole in the 5 years?
There's no stipulations here. It's just jail for 5 years or coma for a decade.
I think I gotta go to jail. A decade's a long time. That's like let's take the average lifespan of an adult male in America. It's probably 70 something. So like that's a seventh of your life just gone. Like at least you can still experience things in prison.
Not really.
In prison.
You're gonna experience 3 hots and a cot and a workout as much as you want. Like
there's visits.
That's about it.
Like you can still talk to people. They have TV in prison now.
Yeah, but you're not experiencing the outside world.
it's you'd still be having interactions. Like you could still make something of it. You know,
My thought is this. Do I want to go to jail for 5 years where I do run the risk of potentially getting murdered, in prison?
They didn't say prison, they said jail.
Okay,
Those are two
jail.
very different
Either way, still the same thing, murder. So, or do I just want to go, the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, let me put it this way. I'm going to appeal to your sensibilities here real quick. Would you want to see your sons just 5 years from now or 10 years from now? Like, and miss that time?
okay, counter to that. My sons for 5 years see that their father is locked up behind bars and they have to experience that by going to the county jail every weekend for visitation. Or they know that their dad is okay and that when he wakes up in 10 years, everything's going to be all hunky-dory.
But then you can at least, in those 5 years, you probably have been wrongfully convicted. Let's be real, right? Because the justice system in the U.S. is not good. So, like, you didn't do anything wrong. So, like, your kids aren't going to hate you. They can still come visit you. You can still talk to them. Where in a coma, you just missed it all. And then you have to try to learn it through stories and stuff. If you still want to do the coma, that's fine. It's your prerogative. But I think
you bring up a valid point. And I see where you're going with the jail here. And if we're saying the story of me being wrongfully convicted, and my kids know that, and they just know that I'm just locked up for 5 years for some bullshit that I didn't do. Yeah, I could go jail for 5 years because I'm based on where I'm at right now. I'd be 38 by the time I get out, or I'd be 43 when I woke up. That hurts to even fucking say. I guess in jail I could get buff.
Yeah, you work out. You can probably play chess. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Or basketball.
I can make a shiv.
Could make a shiv. Yep. Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. Yeah, I'll go jail. I'll go jail for 5 years. All right. Number 6.
Would you rather?
Have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush? This is the part of the show where we're going to cut it off. We're not going to answer this question. We're moving on because we know however we answer this is not going to be good. So, would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
I think for me, it's an easy 10 years. Like, the one-night stand would be funny, and I think she'd probably be all right with a hall pass, right? But like, if I like genuinely had that opportunity, but I'd rather do the 10 years.
So here's the funny.
Fuck that bitch.
here's the funny thing. You brought this up. So my wife and I have a hall pass for our celebrity crushes. The funny part about it is, now for anybody out there wondering, I love my wife, right? Y'all have heard me say I'm an ally. You know what I'm saying? Love all y'all out there. Be who you want to be. Do your thing, right? Love who you want to love. That to be said, I am straight as an arrow. Okay. But my hall pass is Brendan Urie. If that man kissed me on the mouth, I'm kissing back harder. Okay. He is handsome. He is gorgeous. I don't give a fuck. All right. Like, I am comfortable with my sexuality. And my wife knows it. I've told her, I was like, look, he's my hall pass. I don't give a fuck. I'll make that man feel like a man. So yeah, I'd go with a one night stand. Just because I know we've already talked about it. It's she knows mine, I know hers. We're all good. Sam's like, I'm learning something new about him today.
No, I did not. I'm not surprised at all by that.
Yeah. I'm a massive Panic at the Disco fan. Have been for a long time. So for anybody out there wondering. All right. Number 7.
Would you rather?
Be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
I mean, probably underdressed because that's kind of my life anyway.
Valid.
Like I'm a t-shirt and jeans guy.
You are, dude.
Like,
You are.
through and through. Like I don't like this is about as fancy as it gets at work. Like sometimes I'll throw on a polo, but I think yeah, I gotta go chronically underdressed. Like
I am going the opposite. There is
Kinda
one
figured,
thing
yeah.
I despise. One of my biggest pet peeves is being underdressed at a nice function.
yeah.
I never want to feel like I'm underdressed. I like if I'm going to a work function or a nice dinner or something, absolutely like give me a nice jacket, a nice tie, like, you know, the works. I would rather be chronically overdressed for any situation than underdressed at any given moment.
Yeah. I will dress up if I need to or want to. Like every now and then I might throw on something a little bit fancier, but I'm never one to reach for like a suit unless I have to.
Yeah.
And,
No, that's fair.
And I just feel very uncomfortable in clothes like that. So like yeah, I think I'd stick with underdressed.
All right. Number 8.
Would you rather?
Have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history. Read my fucking thoughts.
I don't know. Those thoughts are pretty dark sometimes.
This is gonna be the hardest question.
They can have my internet history, honestly.
I
Like I don't watch crazy weird porn, like or
yeah, same.
do anything weird there. Like I will hand my phone to somebody. I don't care if they go through my whole phone.
Honestly, yeah.
Like you do whatever you want. Like I don't care. Like you're gonna see some shit probably, but I'm not ashamed of it.
Yeah, but incognito mode's a thing.
Yeah,
If you're not using incognito mode, what are you doing?
being a boomer.
Fallon. Yeah, I'd have to say internet history because I have to agree with you on the fact that the one statement you made, there's some dark fucking thoughts that roll through my head every once in a while.
Yep.
like some I think my favorite line is there's nothing you can say to me that I haven't said 6 inches from the mirror. And
Yep.
if that should tell you everything you need to know about what happens up here sometimes. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go internet history.
Yep, internet history for sure.
Number 9. Would you rather?
Lose your sight or your memories.
Ooh, that reminded me. I did ask the "Would you rather" question when we were talking about the soundtracks.
You did. You did.
And I thought this was going to be that for a second, but sight or memories? This is a tough one.
This is the easiest one for me.
You go and answer what I think.
Oh, my sight. I don't want to forget shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little philosophical on this real quick. There's one thing I have been very keen on for a majority of my life, and that is, hell, we were just talking about it while recording Am I the Asshole, is when we were talking about marriage is all about learning and understanding. Part of that learning is remembering what you learned.
Yeah.
I would much rather have all of my memories of things that I've learned, that I've had to go through, the good memories, the bad memories, all of it, than to lose all that.
Yeah.
I would say my sight can go right. I mean, it's already on the way out, but my sight could kick rocks. I wouldn't want to lose my memories.
I was thinking of it initially a little bit more superficially of like I already forget everything. My memory is not great. Um, so then I was like, oh, it's already kind of real life. But then like I do remember things clearly. Like, like it's not that I forget actually everything. It's harder for me to put that shit in a long-term storage, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But when it is there, it's there. So yeah, I think I'd rather lose my sight than the memories.
This is one of those funny moments of he's not kidding when he says his memory's bad, because if we have to remember something from years prior, I'm usually the one telling the story because I can remember it detail for detail, and he's just like, "Yep, right along, yep, absolutely."
You're not wrong.
So,
Yeah.
all right, up next, number 10.
Would you rather?
Have universal respect or unlimited power?
Unlimited power. Ooh.
I just gave y'all the perfect meme material right there. You're welcome.
Serene's gonna have a field day.
Oh, facts. 100%.
Because what's power without respect, right? And also, I don't want to be like a world leader or some shit. Like, I just want. I think that for me, it'd be the respect.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like, power might be
Like,
fun for a
power's-
little bit. But
Yeah, power's cool and all, but if people fucking hate you or fear you, it's not going to go in your favor.
yeah.
If you have unlimited respect, dude, like, or universal respect, I should say, like, everyone knows your name, always a good remark, always a good thing. People love to see you. You're a warmth in the room, if you will, when you're there. Like, universal respect, that's something I already live by, is like,
Yeah.
I want to earn people's respect. So 100%, I'd go universal respect.
Yeah. That in and of itself is a huge power.
Yeah.
If you
I agree.
have that kind of universal unlimited respect. Whereas power corrupts. So
Valid. I think this next question is where we end it because of how good this question's about to be,
oh god. Okay.
especially for the two of us. Our final question of today.
Would you rather?
Give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
It's
This
gotta be
one
AC and
cooks.
heating. Like, it's gotta be AC and heating. Like, especially because now I live in somewhere that's a lot more moderate, right? Like, it's usually not cold, and it's usually not hot. So like a lot of places here don't have AC, and we rarely turned on the heat. I'll put on a couple hoodies. I'm cool with that. So like where I'm living now, I'm fine with getting rid of it if I absolutely had to. But where you're at, it gets cold, and hot. So like, like here it'll get in the 90s for like a week, and then it's back down to the 80, like mid 80s, low 80s, high 70s, tops.
See, the internet means I lose a lot of means of communication.
Mm-hmm. Because nothing's stopping you from moving, theoretically. So you could just come back up here, or not back up. You can come up here.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'd rather give up AC and heating.
That is a tough.
If I'm living here, it's the internet. Because there's already plenty for me to do outside of my house where the internet isn't needed. And granted, like, I look at it from the perspective, like, real world applications. Would I have to find a new job? Yes. Why? Because I work from home. I wouldn't be able to do this anymore. There's a lot of things I wouldn't be able to do, but there's also a lot of other things I would.
Yeah.
I'd be spending a lot of time outdoors. And also after going through Kansas City winter and Kansas City summer, yeah, AC and heating is a pretty big thing.
Yep.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, if I'm here, I have to give the internet. If I'm there, I'd give it AC and heating. But I'm going to do it from base where I'm at right now. I would give it the internet.
Yep. And it's... Yeah, that is a good question, though. That's a good one.
That's a phenomenal question. Oh, man.
That would suck, though, if you had to get rid of one of them.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Bonus question. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup? Easy. Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella every day. All day,
yeah,
every day.
100%. Let us know your answers down below. This was a lot of fun.
Yep.
We got to do this again.
Oh,
this
yeah.
was a lot of fun. Very thought provoking. I like times like this where it's like it really makes us dive into the question. Like really think about your answer. Like some of these were easy, some of them were one-offs, but there's some like the last one was just like shit. What would I do here? So let us know your answers down below. We'd love to read them. Can't wait to see what you come up with. As always, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see y'all on Thursday. Bye.